What it do, man? This your boy Marcus Elbow. Welcome to Elbow Media Studios. And if this is your first time, you may want to consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Because all we do over here is keep it crunk, man. Let's go. Elbow Media Studio. I have another NanoStudio 2 tutorial coming way of one of my subscribers named EJP. He asked me, he said, Elbow man, is there any way you can take a sample and put it inside of Obsidian and use it in the track? Yeah, no doubt. You can do that. And if y'all remember, I did a tutorial on how to do this same process inside of Slate. So this should be very fun, man. Y'all already know how we do it. We ain't got no time to waste. Come on, let's get to it. Let's roll. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead on and put a sample inside of Obsidian, inside of NanoStudio 2. Okay. All right. So I've already started a project, real quick project. I just started a new one. And again, if you have not seen my overview of how to work inside of NanoStudio 2, I will leave a card right here so that you can go and check that out. Okay. Now, in order for you to be able to get samples inside of Obsidian, you need to understand how the folder system works inside of NanoStudio 2. Okay. The way it works is you need to create a folder that lives inside of the audio files. And if I go here to settings right here, okay, and if I go into my file system and I go into manage audio files and I click there, as you can see here, I have a folder that I created, which is a user folder called samples. And if I click on that, here are some of the samples that I have readied for this tutorial. And so in order for you to be able to create that, it's very, very simple. All you have to do is go into your file system, and let's just get into the file system here. Okay, and as you can see right here, I'm on my iPad, and what we're going to do is we're going to navigate unto NanoStudio. Okay, and once we get to NanoStudio, we're going to go into library, and once we go into library, we're going to go into audio, and then there is where that file lives. Okay, and if you want to create this, it's very simple. All you have to do is hold your finger on the screen, put new folder. You can name this folder whatever you like. We're just going to call it test. Okay, and that folder is there. Now if we come out of there and we go into NanoStudio and we just hop right back into our audio files right here. If you go to audio, you go to manage audio files, and as you can see, that test is right there. And this is where you're going to put your samples, no matter where you get them from. If you have kick snares, if you have a sample that you sample from a record player, YouTube, wherever you get it, you want to put that sample there so that when you go into Obsidian, and you try to load a sample, it will show up inside of the software. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead on and open up Obsidian and see how we can get our sample inside. Okay. So we're going to go down here to the bottom left, and we're going to go ahead and hold it down, and we're going to create an Obsidian track. Okay. Now that that track has been created, we're going to double click on it. Okay. And then we're going to go down to edit. Okay, and this is going to take us into the creation portion of Obsidian, because Obsidian is a synthesizer and you can create your own sounds using NanoStudio's excellent creative suite that they have inside of Obsidian and inside of Slate. It's awesome. We will venture into some of that stuff in the near future. But right now, what we want to do is we want to tell Obsidian we want it to accept samples inside of the software so that we can put our sample in. So we're going to go over here to type right here. Right now it's on analog. We're going to go ahead and hit sample after we push that. Okay. And then right here you can see we can record a sample or we can load a sample. Okay. We're just going to click on that sample. That's going to take us straight to the library and straight to that folder that we have. And if it does not take you to that folder, navigate to the folder and click on it. Okay. I'm going to load this sample right here. I'm going to double click it. And now that sample is in. It is just that simple. And if I hold the root key, which is C3, that's a sample right there. Okay. Now I happen to know that this sample is 140. So if you want to, put this sample into your track, it's very easy. All you have to do is hold your play button, and you can change your tempo here. Okay, and you can tap it in if you like, and you can change a few things in here. Okay, but we already know that it's 140. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and hit record, and then I'm just gonna time it and bring it in. Okay, all I gotta do is hit play again, come back, and as you can see, it's already in there and it's ready to go. Right, and we can easily turn that up if we like. And we could also go back into our defaults and we could change some settings here to get that to be a little bit louder. Right? Right? And if I highlight over here, as we always do, we can start adding other stuff in. And if we just hit record, I might have to turn off that quantize. And then if we go right here, we can hit undo. Okay. Let's turn off our quantize real quick. And the way you do that, you just hold down record. Let's make sure we're in there. And then we can hit off on the quantize because we don't really need that. I want that to be organic. And then we can hit that and we can hit play again, record. Just like that. Right? So as you can see, it is very, very easy for you to be able to import samples into Obsidian very fast, very quick. And it's not a lot to it. It's all about the way you handle the file system inside of NanoStudio 2. All right, guys. So as you can see, it's not a very difficult process. It's similar to the slate, exactly. So just a little bit different. It's a different way of getting to the same process, but it can be done. And you can definitely do this as long as you know where to put that sample inside of the file system, inside of NanoStudio 2, you should be fine. Listen, I want to let you guys know, man, I appreciate all the comments you guys have been leaving. I appreciate all of the subscribers. We're almost at 4,000, which is amazing. I appreciate that. And listen, man, keep coming by, keep checking out the channels, keep leaving great comments, keep asking me all these different questions and things that you want to see, and I will continue to keep trying my best to make the videos that helps you out in your creative process to get everything you need to get done for whatever you're trying to do. All right, man, check it out. My name is Marcus Elbow. This has been Elbow Media Studios. I appreciate you stopping by and watching this video to the end, man. Don't forget, man, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell. Yo, hit a like or dislike. You know how this works. All right, man, I'll catch y'all in the next video, bro. Peace.